How you bums doing out there? I got a ride from Naperville to downtown. So I'm gonna leave premium on only while I eat some lunch because I'm hungry. Why not? Since some of us have the charisma that can hold your attention while we eat. What's up, Mandy? Everybody say hi to Mandy and Manny. MC2O. Don't forget your. Keeps you nice and strong. What's up, guys? Had a very busy morning, just how I like it. What's up, Bam? I got you guys at a good time, huh? No, right now I'm eating fresh. Subway. This is the closest thing you can get to like fast food that's semi-healthy. That's also relatively tasty. I'm glad I could be a help, a CPA genius. I'm glad. $36 for 42 minutes. I cannot have Chipotle because it'll tear up my intestines. $30,000 for my QX60. Oh, you're Dominic H? Okay. Mm. This is my non-fat meal. Yesterday I had like almost an entire cheesy bread and pan pizza from Domino's. That's why my face probably looks all puffed up. I don't recommend you guys do anything. Well, you guys don't listen to me anyway, so do whatever the hell you want. I'm pretty much just talking to myself every time. Like, I have Lyft on right now. If I get one airport ride, if I get a premium airport ride, I'm done. Like, I hit my goal and I'm done. So, I don't know your market. I cannot give advice for people outside Chicago, and I never tell people to get a new car. If you're in Chicago, I could definitely steer you in the right direction with moves that definitely will not break the bank and will be a smart, calculated decision. But I don't know how to deal with this stuff outside of Chicago. If you get like a new car for rideshare, then I think that's like an ego thing. That's like, oh yeah, I can't wait to take out my new BMW for rideshare. My apologies, guys. I don't know what's going on with the stream. I don't know. Do not get a new car for rideshare. You can get a newer car, like it's 2019, so I wouldn't exactly say it's a bad idea to 2017, anything probably, but you don't want anything too old. Up, XL. Nah. If it was a 45 plus, I'd be like, bye-bye. Bing, 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 bing. We'll let that one go. That's a wow. Some very attractive women walk around Chicago right now. I just got very distracted. Oh, yeah. If I got a $20 flat surge on XL, it would multiply. XLs multiply on like 5-mile rides, when economy rides multiply once in a while. Charlie, it wasn't yoga pants. This girl was tight like a drum, and she wasn't even wearing yoga pants. No, I did not open up my group chat. And you all know who to thank for me closing it. A certain loser who doesn't know how to grow a channel. I hate technology. Why does this thing keep freezing? I like to think there's I like to think there's good info. Then again, I have a lot of stupid people on the internet that don't know what they're talking about, that say I'm giving out bad info. Up, XL. Ooh, that's from a hotel too. This might be the most annoying stream ever because it keeps freezing. There is 5G in Chicago, but it's only in certain areas. Getting a new car. Like if you got a brand new car today to do rideshare, that's dumb. If you got like a Mercedes or BMW that's like new, that's even dumber. Unless you already have like price and you know you can make a fuck ton of money. If you know you can make $300-400 a day with private clients driving 150 miles per day, yeah, fine. If you have that much confidence in your business, fine. If you want to go spend $50,000-$60,000 on a new car, if you have the clientele, fine. Rideshare? No. Very, very, very bad idea. I mean, this car's a 2018, and I got a pretty good deal on it. That's the reason I bought it. A 2017 would have been just fine. But like a new car, no. But then again, there's so many pitfalls involved with that too. Like in Chicago, you got to have the commercial insurance, you got to have the chauffeur license, you got to have the livery plates. And then I didn't know this until recently. There's a difference between suburb livery plates and city livery plates. I didn't know that until someone told me. I was like, huh? So I guess if you're like a suburban driver with livery plates, it's like you limit yourself even further. So I don't even. It's a racket. Don't ever drive. No, why would you drive a Kia? Only people that don't respect themselves drive Kias. Where you at are funny experiences after, but they're fucking miserable as they're happening. How far? I don't understand that question. All the worst stories I have are from pools. I like Uber better. And will I drive GOAT? No. First, an app has to exist for me to drive. That's like asking, are you gonna go to Mars? Like, yeah. How is it possible to get to Mars right now? Oh, that meal might give me the itis. All my socks are gray. I wear gray Bombas. I've never done a one Juno because we don't have Juno. Would I fight John Fitch? That wouldn't be much of a fight. He would just lay on me. This fucking thing. I do not know what the fuck problem is. Kasim, I mostly on the weekends I get all XLs. If I'm downtown, I'm all XL. 270. I don't know what the problem with YouTube is. It's just it's not good on gas at all. How many hints does Uber Hints have? I think my record is 518, but that was all economy, so. Kevin should learn to keep his fucking mouth shut. Isn't he tired of me spanking him all the time? My whole issue with lack of Uber Hints is if you don't drive, why is your channel called Uber Hints? Like, here's my challenge, Uber Hints. Show me your ride count. You'll never do it. He will never show his ride count because he knows you guys will be like, what the fuck? That's it? How do you have a rideshare channel when you don't drive, when you have like novice experience? I don't know. I can't answer that question. I don't know what my record miles is for the day. Uber Hints is not a millionaire. He's not more charismatic than I am. If I get 20 miles per gallon, I'm lucky. I think my best week was like 21 mpg. I usually get less than 19. No super chats. I do not have super chats. I do not want money from the driving community, unlike the majority of the other YouTubers. No, you can wait for the good rides while you eat. Just a little patience. Jason Ferris, about 5,000 per month usually, because I'm much more selective about my miles now. Why would I donate? Professor brags about how much money he's got all the time. He doesn't need money. He's always talking about all this money he's got. Why would you give money to someone that's saying they got all this money all the time? I always leave it in eco. Always. I literally think I've had 1 week where I drove where I had like 21 mpg. I made 1607, I think, 1640. No, 1630. That's how much I did. Oh, dude, Gary's in love with Professor's butthole. It's kind of sad. Acceptance rate right now is 86%. Per month, if I don't get lazy, I can make $7,000 per month driving. Dude, you're trolling so hard. Is Uber Hints a homosexual? I don't know. Not that it matters. I'm not gonna say yes or no. I'm leaning in a certain direction. Let's just say that. Not that it matters, but I'm heavily leaning towards a certain direction. How about that? I seriously so fucking. I'm sorry, guys. This is horrible. I didn't say anything bad. Whatever you're into, you're into. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna fucking say anything about your sexual preference. I don't give a fuck. Back on topic. I didn't say anything bad about being a homosexual. There's nothing wrong with being homosexual. It's 2019. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you put your mouth into is your business. I don't really care. Just don't do it. Don't do it to animals and don't do it to kids. That's it. There's a few things I will not tolerate. That's abuse towards animals and abuse towards children. Lady boys, I've never been to Thailand. What's up, man? McLovin did not say that, did he? See, that's the thing. I don't give a see. McLovin's obviously leaning a certain way. I mean, obviously, right? I don't dislike McLovin for having habits, personal habits. I dislike McLovin because he's a habitual liar. I do not have kids. I didn't say anything bad about the professor. All I said is he's always bragging about making money. Like, why would you donate to him? If someone says they have that much money, why would you give them money? They don't need it. McLovin is clickbait hub. I'm not throwing stones. All I said was, why would you donate money to someone that claims to have so much of it? I'm happy with everyone's choices, and as long as you're not hurting yourself or hurting other people, you're doing nothing wrong in my book. I've never even been to Houston, Texas. I can't answer that question. I'll drive this thing as far as I can. I don't. If it makes it over 200,000, then again, why would anyone donate to the professor if he says he's got all this money? Yeah, this dude's, I mean, he's definitely in love with Professor's butt. It's kind of cute, I guess. What's that? I only do pool rides if it's surging or if it's stupid slow. Other than that, I will not do pool rides. I got a ride out here. He flosses with chopsticks. That's funny. I was in sales. No, that dude Gary's always in here talking about Professor. I don't know what the hell his problem is. I had to pay last year. I had to pay on taxes. Someone in my chat said they were going to give me a case of Monster for all the advice I gave them, and I'm like, that sounds like a good idea. I would take, instead of taking like money from you guys, if you guys like hook me up with some Monster, I would do that. I have not hit a quest, I think, in 3 weeks. The ride I got, I filmed the video, and then I sat there, and then I got a ride, and then it took me downtown, and I just got food. Trump Tribe, I did not see that. I will not. No one can make 120. Well, 120K. If I get this sponsorship, I might make like 110. I wasn't exactly shooting for 120 this year. I would have liked to make 120. Maybe with more ad revenue next year, I might make like 120. Tav, it took me forever to learn how to drive here. Yeah, I drink Monster Energy drinks. It's not good for you. Guess what? If I drink coffee, I'll be running the bathroom every 20 minutes. So we got to do what we can. All right. I need my caffeine. I think they stopped working. I just stopped doing them as much. I felt like I was abusing those way too much. Yeah, I did see that Professor got money from Donkey. The gap tooth connection. I went to high school at West Leiden. I use the mid grade. I don't think I'm leaving any money on the table. I clean up the best I can, but I try to stick to a schedule. I try to make sure I don't like to just drive whenever. You know what I'm saying? I use the standard miles deduction. I don't like to talk about taxes because I'm not an accountant. Talk to an accountant. Do I look like an accountant? I can't. I can barely fucking add. Why would I give you guys advice on taxes? Record your miles. That's it. That's as much as you need to do. And if you have a good accountant, you're not gonna pay that much in taxes. Premier rides surge just like economy rides. I don't use any third-party apps. They're for suckers. You don't need them. If you know your market, you don't need them. I had way more deductions than that. What's up, dude? Just Just saw another lovely lady in Chicago. I'm turning into like Dave the Slave over here, just like. Yeah, Dave stopped taking videos of girls in his video. What the hell, Dave? That's what got me to watch in the first place. I sleep between 5.5 and 6 hours a night, usually. I'll have like one long night where I like this usually usually on Friday nights I'll sleep like 7 or 8 hours. But the rest of the week I do, like I said, I'll do 5 or 6 hours usually. That's why I need so much caffeine. Because it's last year was 0.54 per mile, right? I know it's going to come out backwards. I deducted 60,000 miles last year. That's $32,000 in deductions. And I'm going to deduct 60,000 miles this year. That's how. Of course I saw that video. It was very funny that someone that doesn't drive thinks, what is seriously wrong with this thing? I'm not double dipping miles. That's just how many I'm driving, that many miles. Because I'm claiming the miles that I'm showing online from Uber and Lyft. Right? My GMC still has a little bit on the loan, but yeah, that car is not. I mean, if I did the minimum payments, it wouldn't be paid off for still like 4 years. But you should be paying extra. The minimum payments in this, get out of rideshare. You don't belong in rideshare. I paid between $3,000 and $7,000 last year. Let's just say that. And I also paid what I expected to pay in taxes last year. This car is a tool to make money. That's what the car is. It's a tool to make money. I don't have an attachment to this car, right? I guess rhinoceroses, because they could fuck you up. Because I didn't have that much cash to put down. And if you get a $5,000 minivan, you literally have a $5,000 minivan. How long is that car going to last you? I'm a full-time driver. Like, if you get a cheap car, how long is that cheap car going to last you? I do Lyft Premium. I don't do Lyft Economy. I don't drive enough. I make $85,000 to $90,000 driving. All right, that kind of money is not possible with other traditional jobs, unless I went out and got a master's degree in marketing or some shit. I make money the way I want to make money. I'm right here. I'm in Chicago. I'm by Gold Coast right now. If I'm so worn out, then why am I in the car driving? God, people are so dumb. Everyone always say, you look so tired all the time. Yeah, Then why? How am I still working 7 days a week if I look so tired all the time? God, you look exhausted. You look so tired. I'm not. I was tired as fuck yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, but you have to account for maintenance. You have to. Like, I'm probably gonna spend like $7,000 in maintenance this year. It happens. That's what happens when you drive a car every day. If you think you're not gonna spend money in maintenance, you're not a realist. If I make 7,000 a month, $800. Yeah, I would say 800. It really depends how much I drive. Depends. In this thing, I usually spend between 180 and $210 per week. Both my apps are on right now. It's noon. Of course, it's slow. And I can't drive in New York because of the TLC. I don't live in New York. I don't have TLC plates, and they are not accepting new drivers. I'll watch lack of Uber hints when he actually starts giving Uber hints. And when he shows his ride count, which he'll never do. I guarantee that guy will never show his ride count. A good, I mean, I don't think I could make no like a good car. You're talking about $15,000. If you have an existing car payment, that would take a while to get that much money. I made $270 in 8 hours today. It's not bad. Uh, I'd be like, nah, bro, pass. Jason, you have to use the standard deduction. I'm not joining the. I have an extreme problem with authority. There's no way I'd ever be in the military. How am I lying? God, I'm the most honest person. I'm the most honest channel for rideshare on YouTube. How the fuck am I lying? God. I want to drive in Philly. Philly seems like a good market. How the fuck? That'd have to be some literal voodoo magic for Professor to take over Uber. I wear briefs. Jason, my expenses are about 30% of my total earnings. So if last year, like I said, if I make $85,000 driving, if that's my gross, 85,000, then my net is like 62,000. I don't worry about taxes because I was worrying about last year. My referral revenue was my tax money. This year, my YouTube money is my tax money. So that's why I don't really talk about taxes because I literally don't worry about taxes because This is how I pay for my this is my tax revenue right here. YouTube ad revenue. My driving, I never worry about taxes for driving. Okay. And I know some fucking idiots are going to be like, oh, he said he doesn't pay taxes. No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I do not worry about my driving revenue for taxes because YouTube pays my taxes. I take my YouTube money and I deposit it into a savings account. That's my tax revenue. I don't talk about taxes because I do not worry about taxes when it comes to driving revenue. I just have to make sure to put my money to the side. I've got an issue with authority. I don't know. No, you do have to pay money on you. You obviously have to pay taxes on YouTube revenue. All I'm saying is when I get my YouTube revenue, I put that into a savings account. That's my tax money. All the money that I know I'm gonna have to pay in taxes, YouTube is my tax money. God, you're a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Calling me a liar. Call me a liar one more time. Fuck. So annoying. I've got truth tattooed on my fucking. So fucking annoying. I've not lied about anything ever to you guys. What have I lied about? I answer every fucking question. I'm not going to tell you my address. I'm not going to tell you my fucking social security number. But I haven't lied to you guys about anything. Fucking guy's a fucking idiot. What have I lied about? Like, I haven't lied to you guys in 2.5 years, and I'm being called a liar 3 times in a stream. God, you guys are fucking stupid. That's the same person that said you can get quality rides to from Waukegan at midnight. I don't know. Whatever I do that day. If it's a slow, I still try to make my money. I still try to make my money regardless. All I know, sometimes you can't make your goal one day, then you got to try to make more the extra days, right? I'd have to have a huge channel. I mean, if my channel grows next year and I'm making like $2,000 a month off YouTube, I'll be fucking thrilled. I won't have to work as much on the weekends. I can legitimately take like every Sunday off and not worry about it. But once my channel grows a certain point, then I will put more time into actual content creation. As of right now, I don't really make enough money off of YouTube to focus on content creation. It just doesn't make sense. I don't mind working hours, but it's just like, if I'm going to work as much as I do, I want to be compensated for it. I don't know about the rates. As long as I can still make the money I make, I don't know. Like the rates in Chicago were 64 cents a mile for the longest time. I still made $1.28 per mile. I deduct my miles for taxes. Yeah. On YouTube, I make between $400 and $600 per month. I missed the question. I don't know. Alex, I don't know. This Gary dude is seriously just like obsessed with Professor. It's really sad. I've not heard about them cutting rates, so I can't speak on that. If I get one premium airport ride today, I'll be done because I would have hit my goal. So if I get a Lux or a Select or even an XL, I'll be done. I wouldn't drive for 30. It's like I said, maybe it's not about the miles. Like, okay, those rates are super low. 35 cents per mile is low. But like I said, the rates in Chicago are 64 cents per mile. Even on economy, I never made less than $1.25 per mile. I pretty much always made twice what the miles rate is. But I know every market's different. Maybe like if it's 35 cents a mile in Kansas City, which I don't know if it is, are the drivers only making 35 cents per mile at the end of the week? Like, is there surge? Is there promos? Like, I don't know these things. But that's also up to you on a case-by-case basis. If the rate's like 64 cents a mile, it's too low for some drivers in Chicago, which is fine. I said some of us drive the right way, and we make way more than that. My longest ride was Menominee, Wisconsin. I'm not doing super chats. Jose 109. We don't see the passenger rating on Uber until after we accept the ride. My goal for today is 325. Alex, we don't see the rating until after we pick up the passenger. But I've seen like 4.39s on Uber. On Lyft, I've seen like 2.7s. And I'm like, how the fuck is that even possible? You got to be a scumbag for that. My plan for rideshare? I don't fucking know. Join Greenpeace. I'll fucking donate everything I have and just disappear. You'll never hear from me again. I'll go help starving kids in Africa the rest of my life. I don't give a fuck. Today I started at 340. That's what time I got in my car. If I couldn't make money as a driver, like if I don't make the money I want to make, yeah, fuck it. I'll be a hippie and just fucking I'll do some kind of peace thing. I don't know. Yeah, Mark Berry, I give away all my I don't have secrets because I give everything out. The problem is people don't listen. You know? Byron, it's not about what the rates are. Like they charge whatever. It depends on surge and stuff like that. How many rides have I done? Well, let's find out. 15,000. Here's the thing. So this is the screen that Uber Hints and Professor will never show you right here. They will never show you this. Sorry about that, guys. Connection issues again. So again, this is a screen that other YouTubers will never show you. 15,273 on Uber. And on Lyft. Let's go to my dashboard. I don't keep secrets from you guys. Why would I? If someone's hiding their ride count, there's probably a reason for it. Have I asked them? No, but they don't listen to me but also they don't drive. Everyone knows they don't drive. And on Lyft, 1851. So that's over 17,000 on those two. Plus Via, close to 17.5. But I'm doing way less rides now. Now that I'm doing premium rides, I'm doing way less. I'm not just grinding, just day after day. I try, Payment. I try. I think Bam's got over 9,000. I think they got like 9,500. You saw me last week or yesterday? The premium rates? Well, let's find out. I think the Uber ones are different. Lux rates are 33 cents a minute and 135 per mile on Uber. I think they're different. I don't know. I'm not gonna check right now. Why would I ever email that hack? And you shouldn't have to ask. If someone ever comments like, "Hey, how many rides do you have?" You should just like pull up your phone and show it. It's really not hard. All I'm saying is, how do you have a YouTube channel for 3 years and you've never shown your ride count? That's curious. I'm going to go ahead and say his ride count's probably like 300. Somewhere between 3 and 500, like still a rookie. XLs are the best on the weekends. On the weekends in Chicago, I fucking kill it on XL. But that's what you don't need like a luxury. You could just get a minivan. You can get a 2011 Caravan. Perfectly fine. That does the trick for XL. You don't need a fancy XL. I don't have a van. I'm a 4.95 on Uber unless I got a ding. What I want to drive in Philly. I want to test out other markets. 1, 2. I want to try comedy in different markets, and I heard that Philly people are very mean to comics. So I kind of want to see that out. And I think East Coasters are just the most fun type of people. I think not to be mean, but I think like East Coast people, New Yorkers, Boston, Philly, like you guys are just dicks. You're assholes. And those are my type of people. I like being surrounded by being surrounded by like outward expressive people. Todd, that's what I'm doing this week. What's up, man? I mean, I'm not saying, here's the thing, East Coasters are good people. Like, they're good people. They're just dicks. They're good, hardworking, dependable people. They just don't give a fuck. That's what I like about them. On Lyft, all right, I'll show you my Lyft rating. I got to get some money together. See that missing tooth there? That's fucking up my strip club budget. On Lyft, I'm a 4.99. My back does not hurt from driving because I use a back mat. Man, I'm not getting any pings. What the fuck? XLs are weird. Like, you got to know the patterns. Like, you don't get as many XLs on Monday. You get a few on Tuesday, and then you get way more when people are going to the airports Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And on the weekends, it's all like people going to bars and clubs. I have ad revenue on here. It's monetized, but yeah. I've never done Task Rabbits. What's up? Hope you're all doing well today. I mean, that's one thing people don't realize is roadie. It's too many dead. You're not getting paid enough, and you're eating miles. So no, unless you're actually traveling, unless you're actually doing like a road trip, then I really wouldn't suggest you guys doing roadie, unless you want to head in that direction. Yeah, overnights suck doing Uber and Lyft. You don't get good rides. Don't drive with me live. Come on, guys. If they're giving away lots of consecutive trips, that means they're trying to limit the surge. Howdy. Allergies. I don't think I don't want to be a truck driver. Dude, Uber and Lyft hate AB5. That's going to cost them so much money. See ya. Of course, no. What corporation wants to incur more expenses? None. And calling or having drivers turn into employees is going to cost them a fuck ton of money. I'll get out of rideshare when I have to. As of right now, I'm enjoying what I'm doing and I'm making good money. That's good. I'm at 270, waiting for a premium. So is Trip not launching anymore? You guys, I guess Donkey made a video saying that he's not going to be updating us with Trip stuff anymore. The podcast, I have the things filmed. It's just like, I ran out of time. I'll get it out. Don't worry about it. The problem is the audio is really bad, and I tried to fix it, and it made it worse. So I got to update it. That is not true. And if it is, you're welcome. I don't think that's true, though. Don't listen to me live. As long as, even if I'm not a full-time driver, even if I'm not a full-time driver, as long as Uber and Lyft are a thing, I will drive. I won't drive all the time. I won't drive every weekend, but as long as Uber and Lyft exist, as long as there is a demand for rideshare, even if I don't do this full time, I will always drive. I will always make time for driving. Yes, I'm waiting for Premier Ride. Because unlike the other YouTubers who made their money off you guys and then turned their backs on rideshare, I actually enjoy driving, and rideshare, Uber and Lyft right? Like they have a special place. Like, you know, like I do have a certain amount of loyalty to these apps for what they've done for me, right? I'm not gonna, as soon as, it's not like if I make a referral bonus, I'm like, ah, fuck Uber. Like, I don't want to rely on referral revenue or just content creation. You know, like as long as Uber and Lyft exist, or if some other app hops in, as long as there is a demand for rideshare, even if I'm making doctor money, if I'm making surgeon money somehow, I'm always gonna find time. I'm gonna commit one weekend every once in a while to driving. I'm not gonna be like Calvin Hill and just turn my back on driving. Right? I'm not gonna pull a Randy Shear and build my audience from YouTube and Uber and turn my back on driving. I'm not going to do it. I feel like that's a smack in the face to you guys too. It's only 10,000 of you, but still, like, I can't build my content, build my audience, and then just turn my back on it completely. That's not the kind of person I am. So while I may not be a full-time driver all the time, I'm never gonna stop driving as long as Uber and Lyft exist. Like I said, if I'm making stupid money somewhere else, I'll drive once a weekend. That'll be fun. If it ever like costs me big money to drive, yeah, maybe I won't do it, but I'm not a red pill. I'll call the apps out on their bullshit. I'll criticize them when they need to, but TaskRabbit? I don't know. 270. I made 270 today. No, Uber and Lyft, they do a lot of dumb shit. Really, really, like, they do a lot of dumb and awful shit all the time. But for me, it's still a good opportunity, and I'm not turning my back on the opportunity when I needed it, you know? Maybe. I get a lot of emails, man. I've only hit $500 twice. Yeah. I've only done it twice. I left my house at 3:40 this morning. Now, I like interacting with passengers, and like it does get very monotonous, but also like I enjoy the randomness of it. Like, you never know where you're going to end up. You never know who you're going to run into. You know, when you see those crazy surges, you get one of those crazy rides, like, it's just unexpected. I think I enjoy how freeing it is, you know? Go home, go get some sleep. 60 to 70 hours per week. There's some markets that do have very low. I had a sign up last year that was $10. I have a very strong hater in the room right now. I just want to make 325. That's all I want to make today. So I just want one premium ride. Oh, I got an XL. All right, guys, I'm jumping on it. I already explained that. Go back 3 minutes, and I'll explain why I enjoy it. It looks like it's from a hotel, so maybe it's Midway, maybe it's O'Hare. So, all right, guys, peace out. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Bye bye. I'll make a video later.